Assalamu alaikum. We're going to go over lesson 7, the genitive of possession or murakkabun idafi. So let's begin. The compound, it's a compound, it's a phrase, not a sentence, in which both parts, the first and the second, both parts are noun, and the first noun is related to the second noun. So they're related, possessive. That's called murakkab idafi. Look at the examples here. Kitabu zaidin, khatamu fiddatin, Ma'u an-Nahri. It's a Ma'u. The book of Zaid. Kitabu. So Kitabu is the possessed item. Zaidin is the owner. Khatamu, in this case, the ring of silver. Ma'u, likewise water of the river. So the first part is the possessed item basically, and the second part is the owner. Such a relationship between the two nouns is known as al-idafatu. So this relationship over here is known as al-idafatu, idafa. The first part of the murakkab idafi is called mudaf. So the first part over here, kitabu, khatamu, or ma, these first words, the possessed words, they are mudaf. The second part, the owners, I guess, would be mudafun ilayhi. So this mudaf is basically pointing toward this owner. Neither does the definite article alif lam precede the mudaf, nor is the term independent way. So basically saying that the possessed item, like kitab over here, a khatam or ma'u, you're never gonna have alif lam on it, or you're never gonna have tanween on it. It's never gonna be kitabun zaidin. It's never gonna be ma'un nahrin, an-nahri. Mudaf ilayhi is always majroor. So the possessed, the owner, zaidun, fiddatun, an-nahru, these will always be in the genitive case, or al-halatar majroor. Basically it's going to have a kasra at the end. Khatamu fidda, khatamu, khatamu fiddatin, ma'un nahri, an-nahri. So that's kasra. Rule number 6, mudaf always precedes. Okay, so mudaf, basically kitabu, it's saying, or kitabu zaidin mudaf, in this case is kitabu, will always precede the mudaf ilayh. The owner will always come last. That's what they're saying. Number 7, the murakkab idafi, like murakkab tawsifi, is not a complete sentence. Of course, it's a phrase. So this part right here is murakkab idafi, ma'un nahri, water of the river. But if you put a complete sentence, if you describe it like azbun, sweet, ma'un nahri, sweet, water of the river is sweet, now that becomes a complete sentence. So murakkab idafi, just like murakkab tawsifi, it's part of a sentence. It's a phrase. In this sentence, ma'un nahri is the subject, while azbun is the predicate. So basically, if we put azbun, if we attach a khabar, a predicate, to a murakkab idafi, then it will become a complete sentence. Number 8, sometimes there are several mudaf ilayh in one sentence. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Babu Baitil Amir. So now let's look at this. If we were going to say like this, Babu Baitin, it would be like this. If we only had these two words, like let's say Babu Zaidin, Zaid's door, right? If we say the door of the house, then it would be Babu al-Baiti, door of the house. If we say Babu Baitin, we could also say that would mean door of a house. Babu Baitin, door of a house, babu al-bayti, door of the house. Now, reason we have neither with the babu, with the baitin, we don't have alif lam here, that's mudaf ilay, and we don't have a baitin, the tanween over here, because this has this sentence, or actually not a sentence, this murakkab has more than one mudaf ilay. So basically it's got two owners, that's what it's saying. More than one mudaf ilay is the owner. So think of this, let's say bab means door, so door of the house of the Amir. So door belongs to the house and the house belongs to the Amir. See that? Try to learn it this way, I think, or try to understand it this way. It will make sense later. So door of this house of this Amir. The meaning is the door of the house of the leader. Again, in the next one, if we take the same logic, ownership logic, this one's going to have three owners. So door of this, break like this, door of the house of the son of the wazir. Again, if we say this, door of the house of the son of somebody, of the wazir. So now door belongs to the house belongs to the son belongs to the wazir. So door of the house of the son of the minister, or minister's son, it's either way, three ownership. The middle mudaf ilay becomes the mudaf of the succeeding words. Basically saying this bait, this is supposed to be mudaf ilay if we only say use two words, babul baiti or babu baitin, then it would be a mudaf ilay. But since it's a continuous chain of mudaf ilay, this mudaf this mudaf ilay becomes the mudaf of this part, ibn, and ibn also a mudaf ilay. This becomes the mudaf of the last part. So we could say babu bait baitil ibn. It wouldn't say ibn, we'll say yeah, you could say that too, I guess. Or you could say the whole thing, babu baiti ibn al-wazir. Alright, you're saying therefore alif lam cannot precede it, nor can it tanween be advanced. So exactly, you cannot have a tanween, and there cannot be alif lam because it's a continuous chain of mudaf ilay. Number 9, you have learned in the first lesson that when an indefinite noun is related to a definite noun, it also becomes definite. Basically, we're saying that ghulamun means a slave. That's indefinite. It could be any slave. But if you say Zaidun, Zaid is a name of a person. That's definite. You know Zaid. So you attach, you relate one indefinite noun to the definite noun. The whole thing, the whole expression becomes definite. Ghulamu Zaidin, the slave of Zaid. It's still murakkab, but it becomes definite. You know exactly whose slave it is and who the master is. Also, if you say Ghulamu ar-rajuli, the man, slave of the man, that is also the same case. It also becomes definite. The word ghulamu, slave, has become definite in these sentences, yes. In Arabic, because the mudaf precedes the mudaf ilay, and no word, basically mudaf comes before mudaf ilay, no word can interpose, no word can come in between them. The adjective of the mudaf has to succeed in mudaf ilay, has to succeed the mudaf. What they're trying to say, because mudaf always comes, this is the mudaf here, Ghulamu is mudaf and Zaidin is mudaf ilay. Because mudaf always comes before mudaf ilay, you cannot have any other word in between. So they say interpose. You can't have any other word in between. So how would you describe a characteristic of this ghulam, and how would you describe the characteristics of this owner? Like if you're going to say the good, let's say a hardworking slave of Zaid, or slave of the hardworking Zaid, like hardworking slave of Zaid or slave of hardworking Zaid. See the adjective, how would you put that? You can't put it in the middle, you could only put it at the end of it. That's what they're trying to say here. Succeed, the mudaf ilayh, it has to come at the end of the mudaf ilayh. So غلام المرأة, slave of the lady. So this by itself, you just say like that. Let's say this. If you say the gulamul mar'ati, it means slave of the lady. Now we want to describe one of these two person, either the slave or the lady. We put a characteristic at the end, as-salihu. So now, how do you know that this salih is the salihu, or meaning pious? I guess you would know it because in a way, because mar'ati, it's a feminine. But let's say they know if we could say gulamu al-rajuli. We could say gulamu al-rajuli as-salihu. Then you would know where this salihu, what this salihu is describing. Is the salihu describing the gulam or the owner of the gulam? It will take the ending. So gulamu has an ending of fatha. I'm sorry, dhamma. So if this description or the adjective has a dhamma, like it will describe the mudaf, the possessed item. If this adjective or the descriptive word has a kasra in a majroor state, it is going to describe the mudaf ilay, the owner. The rule is, in this example, the word salihu is the adjective of the word ghulam, therefore it is in marfu. So ghulam is marfu and salih is marfu, singular, masculine, and definite. Here are some examples, more examples. Now let's learn all of this. Waladu rajuli as-salihu. Learn the same way. Okay. Waladu rajuli, the son of the man, as-salihi. Now there's a kasra, so that means the salihi is describing this man. So it will be the son of the pious man. Okay, good. Adjective. So this adjective belongs to the mudaf ilay because of the both of them are in halat jar, genitive case, and both of them has the kasra at the end. Baytul rajuli, the house of the man. As-salihatu, I'm sorry, bintu rajuli, the daughter of the man. So salihatu is describing salihatu is describing the bint because both of them are in halat rafa. So the pious daughter of the man. Bintul mar'ati as-salihati. So bintul mar'ati as-salihati, the daughter of the pious woman. This salihati is describing the owner, mudaf ilay, al-mar'ati. More rules on idafatu. We'll be discussing lesson 11, vocabulary list. But just this is a big lesson. Just go through these fast. Asadun, lion. Ita'atu, obedience. A'udhu, I seek refuge. A'udhu. Ala, listen, be aware. Wisdom, hikmatu, praise. Hamdu, hamdun. Thahibun, going. Ra'sun, head. Rahmanu, very beneficent. Rahimun, very merciful. Rajimun, rejected one. Zawjun, husband. Zawjatun, wife. Sukhtun or sakhatu, anger. Sultanun, king, overpowering. Sama'un, sky. Talabun, to seek. Tibun, fragrance. Dhillun, shadow. Qadirun, very powerful. Qadir, ala kulli shayin qadir. Kullun, every, each. Kullu shay'in, everything. Lahmun, meat. Mawsul, attached. Whatever. Makhafatun is fear. Mir'atun, mirror. ملح ملح salt salty نسيان forget to forget, that's where the word insan comes from. والدان parents. معزٌ ماعز goat. آفة calamity آفة. نسيان again another form of insan, forgetfulness. عادل just. مشرق أو شرق east. مغرب أو غرب west. Here are some حروف الجار. حرف الجار which appear before nouns and convert them into حالة الجار, genitive case. So these are the حروف الجارة, all of these. با within, برجل with a man, بقلم with a pen, في in, في بيت in a house, في البستان. على on, على جبل on a mountain, على العرش on the throne. من from, من زيد from زيد, من المسجد from the masjid. إلى till to, إلى بلد to the city or to a city. إلى الكوفة to the Kufa. لي for to, لزيد for زيد. قلت لزيد, I said to زيد. Okay. ك like similar, like or similar. كرجل like a man. كالأسد like a lion. عن from, عن زيد from زيد. Exercise number 6. Okay. Bismillah. ماء النهر, water of the river. لبن البقر, milk of the cow. لحم الشاة, meat of the lamb. أذن الفرس, ear of the horse. إطاعة الوالدان, obedience of the parents. بيت الله, house of Allah. ضوء الشمس, light of the sun. في السوق والبيت, in the market and in the house. So this fee is negating, this fee is making suq and bait halat jar, so in the market and in the house. إلى المسجد, to the masjid. كالفرس, like a horse. بالماء والملح, again this ba over here is making the ma and the milh, meaning making the water and the salt. halat jar with the kasra at the end. بالماء والملح, with water and salt. للعروس, for the, I think arus means the bride. عن أنس, from Anas, a man. ماء البحر ملح. So now ماء البحر as is, that's a مركب إضافي, water of the ocean. But since we have a khabar or the predicate ملح, salty, this is no longer a مركب إضافي, it becomes a jumla, complete sentence. It means water of the ocean is salt or salty. لبن البقر, milk of the cow. ولحم الشاة, and the meat of the lamb. طيبان, are good. So they're saying milk of the cow and the meat of the lamb is طيبان. So it's a dual tasniya, طيبان. So it's a complete sentence. اسم الولد, name of the son. محمود. So if it was like this, اسم الولد, that would be مركب إضافي. But since we have a khabar, it becomes a complete sentence. Name of the son is محمود. الطيب للعروس. الطيب, the fragrance. للعروس, for the bride. الطيب للعروس, because it has a la, it is sounding like a complete sentence. الطيب, the fragrance. للعروس, the fragrance is for the bride, so it's a complete sentence. نحن ذاهبون. We are going. إلى المدرسة. We are going to the madrasa. المعلم جالس. The teacher is sitting. على الكرسي. The teacher is sitting on the chair. المسلم مرآة المسلم. This is a hadith. المسلم مرآة المسلم. A Muslim, the Muslim is a mirror of the Muslim. So basically it means a Muslim is a mirror of another Muslim. Muslim is a mirror of each other. المسلم مرآة المسلم. سخط الرب في سخط الوالدين. سخط, I think fearing. سخط. Anger. I'm sorry. Some big mistake. Right here. سخط or سخط. Fear is مخافة. So مخافة is fear. سخط or سخط is anger. So سخط الرب, the anger of Allah basically, is في سخط الوالدين, is in the anger of the parents. So if your parents are angry with you, so is Allah. آفة العلم النسيان. The calamity of the ilm, calamity of the knowledge, is forgetfulness. So forgetfulness is the calamity of ilm, your knowledge. رأس الحكمة, head of the wisdom, is مخافة الله, is the fear of Allah. The head of the wisdom is the fear of Allah. If you're wise, if you have wisdom, it only comes to play if you fear Allah. Inna sultana, verily the king. Inna sultana al-adila. So verily the just king, because sultana is the ism of inna, so it has a fatha. It's in halat al-nasab. And adila also has a halat al-nasab. So this adila is describing this other king. Verily the just king is zilullahi fil ard, is a shadow of Allah in this earth, in the earth. Talabul alimi, talabul ilmi, seeker of knowledge. Faridatun, actually talabul ilmi, seeking knowledge, seeking of knowledge. Faridatun ala kulli muslimin wa muslimatin. Seeking of knowledge is fard, is obligatory, ala, on every Muslim man and every Muslim woman. Laisal kalbu kal asadi, not like the dog is not like basically the dog is not like the lion. Laisal malu li zaidin, this mal, this wealth is not for Zaid. Fatima radiyallahu ta'ala anha is bint Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Rasulillah. Fatima radiyallahu anha is the daughter of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Rasulillah. Muhammadin Rasulillah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Rasulillah. Is the Fatima radiyallahu anha is the daughter of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, who is Rasulullah, Messenger of Allah. Here, Zawjatu Ali radiyallahu ta'ala anha. Here meaning, here is referring to Hazrat Fatima. She is the wife of Ali radiyallahu ta'ala anha. Wal Hasanu wal Husaynu ibnani li Ali. And Al Hasan and Al Husayn radiyallahu ta'ala anhuma are the ibnani, are the two sons of لعلي أو علي رضي الله عنه. أعوذ بالله, I seek refuge with Allah, بالله, من الشيطان, from the shaitan, الرجيم, from the rejected shaitan. بسمي, be, with, اسم, باسمي, with the name Allah, باسم Allah, with the name of Allah. Ar-Rahmani, so Ar-Rahmani is in Halat al-Jar because of Ba, so is Allah. Allah is in Halat al-Jar because of this Ba, so is this Ism. So because of this one Harf al-Jar, Ba, right here, that Ba, that one Ba is making all of these words in Halat al-Jar. So Bi, Ismi, Allahi, Ar-Rahmani, Ar-Rahimi. In the name of Allah, the most beneficial, the most merciful. Alhamdu, all praise, or the praise. Lillahi, again, Alhamdu Lillahi. The Lillahi, Salat al-Jar, is because of this lam over here. The praise is for Allah, Rabbil Alameen, the Rabb, Creator, Lord of all the worlds. Wa lillahi, and wa lillahi al-mashriqu, and for Allah is the mashriq, the east, wal maghribu, the west. Basically everything belongs to Allah. Inna Allah, verily Allah Ta'ala, ala kulli shay'in qadir, verily Allah Ta'ala is capable. Inna Allah ala, verily Allah Ta'ala is on everything qadir, qadir, very powerful, qadir. So Inna Allah ala kulli shay'in qadir. 33. Really, Allah is very powerful on everything. Basically, Allah is able to do everything. Last one. Allah, be aware. Inna lillahi, be aware. Verily, for Allah is ma, everything or whatever. Fis samawati, in all the skies. Wa ma fil earth, and whatever is in the earth. Everything belongs to Allah. Allah, inna lillahi, be aware. Verily, for Allah Ta'ala is whatever is in the sky and whatever is in the earth. Translate the following into Arabic. The goat's milk. Labanul ma'azi. Labanul ma'azi. The cow's head. Ra'sul baqara. Ra'sul baqari. Baqarati. Yeah, baqarati. The obedience of the mother. Yata'atul ummi. Zaid's wealth. Malu Zaidin. The elephant's ear. Udhunu al-fili. Udhunu al-fili, the light of the moon. It's not going to be daw'un. Daw'un is used to describe the sun. I think it will be nurul qamari, in the house. Fil baiti, till the market. Ila suqi, for Allah. Lillahi wal rasuli, on the head and the eye. Ala ra'si wal aini, the boy's name is Hamid. Ismul waladi Hamidun, they are going home. Hum dhahibuna ila al-bayti, we're sitting in the masjid. Nahnu jalisuna fil masjidi, the goat milk is for the girl. Labanul ma'zi lil binti, the obedience of Allah is in the obedience of the Messenger of Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. I'm sorry, the obedience of Allah is in the Messenger of, what am I saying? The obedience of Allah is in the obedience of the Messenger Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. إطاعة الله في إطاعة الرسول. So إطاعة الله إطاعة الله في إطاعتي. That fi is making the second إطاعة into a حالة الجار. It's becoming إطاعتي. The kasra إطاعة. First one is حالة الرفع إطاعة الله في إطاعة في إطاعة الرسول في إطاعة في إطاعة الرسول. عائشة رضي الله تعالى عنها. بنت أبو بكر رضي الله تعالى عنه. هي زوجة رسول الله. هي زوجة رسول الله. Actually هي زوجة محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم رسول الله. So عائشة رضي الله تعالى عنها بنت أبو بكر رضي الله تعالى عنه هي زوجة محمد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. Number 17. He is the son of the leader. هو ابن الوزير. هو ابن الوزير. The anger of Allah. سخط الله على السلطان الظالم. The ignorant one is not like the learned one. الجاهل ليس الجاهل كالعالم, because the ka is negating or ka is making the alim into a halat jar. So ليس العالم, I'm sorry, ليس الجاهل كالعالم. الطيب ليس الطيب للولد. She's Muhammad's son. هي بنت هي بنت ابن حميد. هي بنت ابن حميد. Test number 3. What is the difference between جملة الاسمية and جملة الفعلية? جملة الاسمية is a sentence that begins with the اسم. جملة الفعلية is a sentence that begins with a فعل. Like for example زيد ضرب versus ضرب زيد. What is the difference between جملة الاسمية and مركب التوصيفي? In جملة الاسمية usually the مبتدا, the first part of it is definite, but for مركب التوصيفي both parts has to match in terms of being definite or indefinite, معرفة or نكرة. Also جملة الاسمية as is, it's a complete sentence, and مركب التوصيفي is a incomplete sentence or a phrase. Number 3, how many parts does a جملة الاسمية have? What is each part called? First part is مبتدا or the subject. Second part is predicate or خبر. Number 4, what is the i'rab of the subject and the predicate? I'rab by default is marfu' dhamma. What is the Arabic term for the attaching word? Attaching word is called muttasil, and detached word that means munfasil. Number 6, in how many factors does the predicate correspond to the subject? In 2 factors, number and gender, except when the subject is غير عاقل, جمع غير عاقل, like unintelligent form of a plural. Then we'll take the predicate will just be the wahid muannas ghaib, singular feminine form. Number 7, if there are 2 subjects of a different kind, Then which one is considered for the predicate. So if there are two subjects, one of the subject is masculine, the other is feminine, we'll consider the predicate to be the masculine one. Number 8, what effect does the word inna have on the subject? It makes the subject basically the ism. It's called ism inna. Ism inna, it gives it a fatha, or it puts it in halatul nasab. Attach inna to a dual word and sound masculine and feminine and read it. So you could say inna al walidani. So inna al actually, because walidani is by default so waladun waladani. So because it's going to put it in a halatul nasab, the waladani is going to be waladaini. So innal waladaini, let's say innal waladaini hasanani. So the khabar will remain as is. And for the feminine, innal bintaini jamilatani. So again, the khabar here will remain as is. Khabar inna will remain as is in halatul rafa. Number 11. I'm sorry, number 10. How is negative meaning and one of interrogation called in created in Jumla Ismiya? Just put the Hamza or Alif in front of it, like Hada Rajulun. We just put Hada Rajulun, or Hal Hada Rajulun. Is this man? Is this a man? Number 11. What is the paradigm of the detached nominative pronouns? So those are a bunch of them, like huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna, anta, anti, antum. I'm sorry, anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna, ana, nahnu. In the paradigm of the pronoun, which words are similar? So the similar words will be huma. Huma will mean they to men or women, and antuma, which means you to men or you to women. How do you pronounce the word ana? So you'll write it as ana, but you'll pronounce it as ana. Again, you pronounce it without the alif, as if the alif isn't there after the nun. Construct 10 different kinds of Jumlat al-Ismiya. Just too many, just look up. الرجل الصالح. Actually, no. الرجل صالح. The man is pious. Because if you say الرجل الصالح, then it becomes a murakkab. It means the pious man. البنت الصالحة. Again, murakkab. If you want to make it a Jumla Ismiya, will be البنت صالحة. And just create 10 of those, and there are a bunch of examples on on lesson 5, I think. Define مركب إضافي and إضافته. مركب إضافي, the possessive, I guess the ownership, the phrase that ties to two different words. إضافته is the process of it, the bonding of it, I guess the possessive nature of it. And there's a better definition on top. Let's look at this. Number 16. What cannot enter on the mudaf? Mudaf is the first part, so mudaf cannot have alif lam and it cannot have tanween. What is the i'rab at the end of the mudaf ilay? At the end of the mudaf ilay, it's going to be majroor. It has to be at least excuse me, at least the ruling wise, it has to be maksur, kasra. Like rajulu gulamu zaydin. So it has to be zaydin at the end. It has to be the kasra. What effect do the huruf jarra have on noun? So huruf jarra makes nouns into in halatul jar, or genitive case, and makes the noun, puts the noun, it puts a kasra at the end of the noun. And that concludes lesson number 7. It's been a very big lesson with a bunch of exercises and tests, and hopefully you guys grasped most of it. If not, just go over the previous lessons and each of these exercises. If you write them down, it's better for you, because I just reading them all, the answers, everything, and it's kind of difficult this way. So if you write it down, it'll be easier, memorize it better, and understand it better as well. I'll see you guys in the next lesson. Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.